Page 77, number 59. We need to find the values of a and b that make this a continuous function. We need to be continuous at -1. So we need to evaluate the limit as x approaches -1 on the left. Using this function here, I would plug in -1 for x. There's nowhere to plug it in, so I just get 2. I also need to evaluate the limit as x approaches -1 on the right. So if I'm on the right side of -1, I'd be using this function, and I want to plug in -1 for x. If we have a continuous function, the limit on the left and the limit on the right need to be equal to each other. This one I've got 2 variables, though. I've got a and b, so I can't solve for a. Usually we just solve for a at this step. So we need to have a second equation. In order to find that second equation, let's consider what's happening at 3. So we evaluate the limit as x approaches 3 on the left side. So I'm using this piece at 3. Plug in 3 for x. Set that equal to the limit as x approaches 3 on the right side. Plug in 3 for x here. Set them equal to each other. And now we have a system of equations. We have 2 equations and 2 unknowns. So I'm going to put those equations together. -2 equals 3a plus b. So we can solve that system for a and b. I'm going to multiply this top equation by 3 so that I get -3a here. This bottom equation I'm just copying down. Add the equations together. And we can get b. And once we know b, go back to either one of these equations and solve for a. I'm going to plug in here. 2 equals -a plus 1. A is -1.